Oh my god, ladies and gentlemen, look at this. Isn't it stunning? It is indeed the 30th of July. We are moments away from it being August. Can you believe the time is flying? Hello and welcome to another Destiny 2 weekly reset video. I'm Story and I'm quite mad. It is the summer solstice, the Solstice of Heroes. You've got a chance to earn some armor that actually isn't going to be obsolete in a few months' time. How's about that then? Shall we have a look what we've got to play with in Destiny 2 this week? Nice. This is the tower map. If you're new to the game, there are various vendors that will give you bounties and quests and all kinds of things to do and go and complete for powerful loot. The whole reason of doing all this stuff and playing the game is for powerful loot because we love loot and power. So there you go. Visit the vendors, pick up the bounties. In particular, we've got some ones to look at here. Guardian of All. This is Ikora Bray, and she will give you some powerful loot if you complete 20 bounties of any type. So it's worth noting that little chickadee right there. Then we've got clan rewards. If you're part of a clan, go out there and earn 5,000 XP and you'll get yourself some powerful loot, and you can do that on each of your characters. Then there is Werner 99. He has some locate and open treasure chests, so you can go and pick up his bounties. If you complete those bounties, then he will give you a treasure map. Go and find the chest, open it, and then it will contribute to this weekly here. 4 chests opened and powerful loot is yours. Then we've got Ada over here. Look, if you forge 2 of her powerful weapon frames, you'll get specifically powerful armor. So if you're after armor in specifically, then yeah, that is the one. Do the armor. Just like that. That's how it works. Just go there. Don't ask any questions. Just do it. All right. Next up is our destinations. This is a wonderful map of all the available planets in the game. And here are our playlists. The Vanguard playlist begins with daily heroic story missions. You can do some of these, 3 of them to be exact, and you'll get some powerful gear. There are 5 daily heroic story missions to choose from, and these will rotate on a daily basis. So that's every 24 hours. At reset, they will change, just like the tides and the setting sun. How about Solar Singe? Well, this means we've got solar damage increased slightly from all sources this week. That is specifically for the Vanguard playlist. And the daily modifiers, this is a weekly reset. And the daily modifiers, which is a daily reset, are Grounded and Brawler. Okay, then we've got our Vanguard Strikes. Complete the daily. That'll get you some powerful loot. And then the weekly is Complete Strikes using the same subclass element as the currently active Elemental Burn, if I could actually English. So that'll get you some more powerful loot as well. Don't forget, modifiers are Solar Singe this week, so equip your solar subclasses or you won't complete the weekly, and that makes you sad. How about Nightfalls? Well, the Nightfalls are much more difficult versions of said strikes. There's 3 of them to choose from this week. We've got a Guard in the World, a Tree of Probabilities, and Arms Dealer. This looks suspiciously like the ones that we've had in the last few weeks, so I wouldn't be surprised if the API is all meshed up and these are in fact incorrect. So but I have to put the video out now. The video has to be made now, otherwise they'll be spliced in half by demons, and that shouldn't be happening because I have to look after a small dog. Is that understood? Okay, so we've got 3 Nightfalls here. They may change. Keep your eye on them. You look after them. If they do change, I apologize. If they don't, a Garden World has the specific loot of a exotic ghost, I think, if my memory isn't bad. The Tree of Probabilities, however, will net you the DFA hand cannon. That is the specific loot for that. And that was my phone. Again, it's going on silent, I promise. The Arms Dealer. Do you deal in arms? Well, that's naughty. That's a federal offence if you haven't got a license. That will get you a Tilt Fuse Exotic Sparrow as the strike-specific loot. What strike-specific loot? It's specific to strikes, so you must farm and farm and farm, and the more you farm, it increases your chances of getting said loot. Any questions? Slap them in the comments for later. There you go. That is the Vanguard playlist. I hope you're happy with that. How about the Gambit? Everyone's favourite game mode. We've got some stuff to choose from here. The Reckoning. It's a 1 to 4 player cooperative activity. And if you move this progress bar here up to 100, you'll get some powerful loot. That's how it works. We've got 3 tiers of Reckoning to choose from. We've got Tier 1, fairly easy. Tier 2, easy. Tier 3, Only easy if you've got a Warlock with a Well of Radiance. Okay, we've got specifically some different modifiers for this playlist. Void Singe is the burn for the week, and the daily modifiers are Prism and Heavyweight. So this is very, very good if you're farming a spare rationed hand cannon, because the boss should be Likeness of Oryx this week, and he may drop a spare rations hand cannon if you're interested in that kind of thing. It's probably one of the best 150 rate hand cannons in the game, nay, the best kind of hand cannon in the game at the moment if you get a good roll, which is actually quite difficult. Anyway, good luck with that. That is the stuff. Then we've got Gambit, the vanilla Gambit. This isn't chocolate, strawberry or raspberry flavor. This is just vanilla Gambit. Some people won't touch it because vanilla is a bit boring. But anyway, complete a daily, get powerful loot weekly. Then you'll get even more powerful loot. It's that simple. Then there's Gambit Prime. It is the deluxe version of Gambit, the ones with all the whistles and bells and fishnet stockings. If you complete 4 games of this, you will get more powerful loot. That's what it's all about, ladies and gents. You can even play private matches with your nan, your granddad, and your goldfish. How's about Crucible then? This is the PvP playlist. That's player versus player, not pudding versus pudding, as it can actually sometimes be. I tell lies. Anyway, we've got quick play, competitive, so that's should be lower intensity, but it isn't. That's higher intensity, but it kind of isn't, unless you get very to the top of the end of the glory points. That's how it works. Rumble, every man for himself, but at the moment it's full of bots. AFK bots, to be exact. Then there's private matches. So again, whip out your goldfish and play with your nan. There is a rotary playlist, Lockdown. I'm very glad to see a 4v4 playlist back in action. 6v6 can be a bit nuts when there is heavy ammo and supers galore everywhere. So this is a bit more calm, and it's not quite as intense as comp. So I recommend a bit of Lockdown. There you go. That is Crucible. Next up on the list, the flashpoint this week is on Titan, the blue planet full of water and low FPS. We've got a bunch of activities to do to move this progress bar up to 100 to make everybody happy, and this lady smile. That's definitely not a wig, by the way. And then there it is. That's a public event. Visit that and complete it, and that will move the progress bar up. But stop what you're doing and hark, because heroic adventures will gain you not only some powerful loot, but 35% towards this weekly flashpoint. So go and do that first. Otherwise, stuff will come out of your ears. Anyway, that is the flashpoint. It's on Titan. That is lovely. There is another activity to all the newcomers that if you want to collect things and get titles and earn kudos and all that kind of stuff, whatever that is, I don't even know if I've pronounced it correctly, but Escalation Protocol is where you want to go for all of those things. Rumours have it that you'll find love there as well. So this is an activity, a 7-wave horde mode kind of activity, and it will have a possibility of netting you some things. However, Bungie's API is down at the moment, so I can't tell you what those things could be. I'm going to quickly check it now while we're recording the vid, but it's going to say the Bungie API is currently down for maintenance, so I can't tell you anything. So this week, it's a banana. Okay? And proof is in the pudding. So then, what else is there to do? Well, you got Dreaming City. You can head on over to Petrovenge, who is just a stone throw away from the spawning point, which is nice. Everyone gets happy about that because digital calories are definitely not enjoyed to be burned, for sure. So go pick up the bounties and then guess where the Ascendant Challenge is this week, because I can't tell you. So I'm going to say it's... I'm going to guess and say it's Chamber of Starlight. I could be completely wrong. Let's see in the comments if I was right later on. Enjoy it. Have fun with that. So, that is the world of Destiny 2 this week. There are, of course, things in the tower for the Solstice of Heroes 2019. I'm not going to spoil these things, though, because these are brand new activities. You can enjoy this, and don't forget there will be a video from Planet Destiny a little later on all the new quests and what to do. So, what we're going to do is do our religious tradition of the week and visit the gunsmith, because I like him and I like his bounties. In fact, I'm a bit of a stiffler for his bounties. You can get some mod components and enhancement cores, and of course he does actually sell mods as well. This week, we've got a recovery mod, very good indeed for those bits of armor that don't have too much recovery, and there's a targeting adjuster. These will rotate on a 24-hour basis as well. Next up, we're going to have a wee look at what we have at the Leviathan raid vendor. Benedict99. This is the gentleman that has the bounties for the treasure chests that get you stuff after you open the treasure chest stuff. Anyway, the gear this week is the Leviathan completion mode range helmet thing with gold on it and a bit of tinsel. Then, of course, we've got the Spire of Stars gauntlets, the Spire of Stars chest piece, the Eater of Worlds boots, and then the class item there, as well as the Conspirator Scout Rifle. That is his menu this week, so have at it. We're going to wrap up the video by visiting our favourite salesperson at Eververse. Smash open your purse and grab, it's a new thing at Eververse. What's this, a Guardian's Duty? All right then, we get some bright dust for that. Milestone updated. I've got engrams to decrypt. Oh, look at this, we've got a canoe. There's a canoe, a one-eyed glass thing, shell, there's a silly handshake emote, there is a sunglasses projection, the transpose ship, best of year one engram. We've got some new stuff down here as well. We've got Solstice key fragment magnet. Does that go on your fridge? This consumable item attracts Solstice key fragments at an alarming rate. Use at your own risk. Requires completion of the Solstice Begins. So that's relative, obviously, to the Solstice of Heroes. Right then, we've got some boons to buy. We've got a green shader. There's a new weapon ornament for Sturm. I like that. That's going straight in my basket. Look at that. Without any questions asked. We've also got the Jade Rabbit ornament. Jade Jester. Very pink. Very alarming. We're going to have a look at this. Look at that. Swallows and Amazons right there. I don't know if I want it. I'll not for 800 silver do I want it. These are all things to buy for real money, of course. Then there's the event. Let's have a look. Blimey. Ka-ching, ka-ching. Yes, lots. Oh, you can buy stuff for bright dust as well. 5,000 of your business right here. At least you can buy them for that. There's an emote flag on the play. Blow the whistle. Chuck that up in the air. That's on the floor. That looks like a Quidditch thing. Okay, paperwork, because we all do our accounting in Destiny. We don't want that. Achoo. No, just throw it. There we go. We've got the breathe in emote there. Down on one knee. And lots of blue stuff. To do nothing with that whatsoever. That's awesome for a lot of money. What else have we got? The Jubilant Shell. It's like a beach ball. A boy shell. Of course, the Legacy. The Micro Mini, though, I may be tempted to buy this Sparrow. Because, yeah, reasons. Summertide Kite. I actually really like the look of that ship. That looks pretty cool. We're going to be spending silver at an alarming rate. But you can buy these all for bright dust along the month that this whole event is live. There's also projections, emotes, there's all kinds of stuff to spend your money on. There you go. Then there is seasonal stuff. This is the stuff that's been live throughout the season. If you haven't picked that up, it can be bought, or you can wait for it to be available for bright dust. There's also old packages here as well. These are also packages that have been available throughout the year, but they're back there, but still missing Thorn and the Black Peregrine ship. Don't know why. And this is another section of stuff you can buy for bright dust. There you go. It's a good job I didn't slap open my wallet. Paperwork, Jubilant Shell, Summertide Kite, and Micro Mini available. We're going to buy that straight away without further ado. And we're going to buy that straight away without further ado. I don't care so much about the beach ball ship, though. Yes, and there's these bounties. You want to pick these up. These give you more bright dust. We'll be needing bright dust now that it's actually useful for some things. There's some shaders here as well. Tangerine gloss, pomegranate gloss. Shall we have a look at these? Yeah, nice and rusty. And then there's pomegranate gloss, nay, beach ball effects. Okay, and there is a sandcastle effect as well. That's nuts. Right there and then, that is all your stuff this week for the Solstice of Heroes Daily Reset. Have an absolutely fantastic time in Destiny 2 this week, and we'll see you this time next. Bye.